Hello, we're going to have a look here at a sliding gate motor called the ASA6240. So this is the 240 volt version of the ASA6. There is also a 12 volt version called the ASA612. So this is it out of the box. Basically, you've got your base plate there, you've got the operator itself, your manual, your limit actuators, and a bag of plugs and things like that where you bring through your cabling. So the 6 stands for 600 kilo rated motor, so designed for residential gates primarily, not for commercial or industrial use, and it's what we would term an entry level motor. And it really is just quite suitable for any residential sliding gate in Australia, because not many of them, get up over sort of 200 or 300 kilos. So 600 is an ideal size motor for residential gates in Australia. So we'll take the cover off and have a look at the control board. So the motor's made by GR in Italy for us, made pretty much to our specification. The motor and the gearbox are not new to us. We've had them for many years, probably something like 13 years to be exact. The control board has been updated. This is the CA310. So earlier models were old analog control boards. This is the full digital board, and as you see it there, that's how it comes to us. Basically, really, it's ready to go. You just simply wire in your power and program, and you're off and running. Obviously, you have to have things like your stops in place and your limit actuators on your rack, and make sure your rack's well adjusted. All the same things you would do with any sliding gate motor. But assuming all those are correct, what we're going to do is show you how to program the operator. It really is very simple, and it's just a matter of using the 3 programming buttons, and you pretty much only have to do the one function to get it up and running. So we get our power wired in there. We're going to use those 3 buttons up near the little lights up there to enter programming, change our parameters, etc. I'm going to show you automatic programming, simply because it's the easiest way to program. There is also manual. A lot of installers prefer to use manual programming. You can use either, but we'll run through automatic programming. And then we'll also change, it comes defaulted as an automatic close, but we'll show you how to turn off the automatic close, just so we can show you, a few different options. So the first thing we need to do is to get into programming mode. We do that with the middle button of the 3, just one press on it, and it will go into programming mode. We'll then select LT, which is learn times. So there we're in programming. We use the button to move through our options. And there's LT, so we'll press enter. And AU is automatic programming, so all we're going to do is press enter, and it will do the rest. So off it goes. It's going to go from completely closed to completely open. And basically what it's doing here is measuring the distance of the gate, or the width of your gate. Okay, it's looking for the limit actuators and also the end stops. When it gets to the end, it'll stop and it'll close again. Now this time round, as it's closing, you'll see it go into slow down mode with about 500-600 mil to go. It'll just slow down to about half this pace. There you go there, she's slowed down. And it will come to a stop and everything's back to normal. Now, I'll show you what I mean by automatic close. So it's still in automatic close mode because that's the way it came. So when we open the gate, it'll go all the way open, it will go into that slowdown again, so you should be able to see that. Slows down in both opening and closing. Now you'll see P start to flash. P means pause. When the pause is finished, it'll change to CL, that's closed, and it will close. Again, as you get towards the end there, you're going to see the slowdown come into effect. There it is there. And we're fully closed. So let's change our automatic closing. So we need to go back into programming, and we're going to select OL, operating logic, and AT, automatic. We're going to change to ST for start. There it is there. So all we'll do now is press enter. Okay. We get out of the programming, and let's test it again. We should find that our automatic closing is now disabled. Fully opening through the slowdown phase, and the difference is this time it will not start flashing P because there is no pause anymore. It'll just stay open until we use the remote control again. So it's no longer flashing P, use the remote control, and we close. So that's pretty much it. There are many more options that you can alter, but most people have no need for them. So out of the box, it is pretty easy to set up and run, and fully closed. Thanks very much, and you can always get us at service@automaticsolutions.com.au.